Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary. In today's edition of Reggae Boys Commentary, what I'm going to look at is the groups for the preliminary rounds for their CFU Under-17 qualifiers. As we know, there are three steps in this process. You have the preliminary round phase where the group winners will then advance to the final round of the CFU qualifiers, will be in Trinidad in September, and then from there the top four teams will advance to the CONCACAF final round, which would be in 2017, and then from there the top four teams from the tournament will advance to the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in India. So who is in Jamaica's group? Who is in the Under-17 Reggae Boys group? Well, here is their group. They're in a group alongside the US Virgin Islands, Guyana and Antigua. Those are the teams involved in Jamaica's group. Jamaica is in group 4 in this process, and these matches will take place between July 20th and 24th of July, which will be later this year, next month. Just to recap the other groups that are involved as well in this preliminary round format, we have St. Kitts and Nevis in group 1 alongside Cuba, Dominica and Barbados. In group 2 we have the Cayman Islands, Haiti, Aruba and Puerto Rico. So 3 of the 4 teams in the Western Caribbean playing off in that group. In group 3 action, we have 3 teams from the Windward Islands. We have St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have St. Lucia, we have Grenada, and we have Bermuda. As we mentioned, Jamaica, group 4, which has Jamaica, Guyana, US Virgin Islands and Antigua and Barbuda. And group 5 action, we have Guadeloupe, Dominican Republic, Curacao and Saint Martin. That's the French one, Saint Martin. And group 6 action, the final group in the preliminaries, we have Suriname, the British Virgin Islands, Anguilla and the Bahamas. Now all of these groups will take place between July 20th and 24th. Now what will happen is that the group winner of each of these 6 groups, alongside the best runner-up team of those 6 groups, will advance to the final round, which will take place in Trinidad and Tobago between September 16th and 25th later this year. And of course Trinidad and Tobago is already in the final round, so what that means is that 7 spots will be accumulated from the preliminary group stages. What are Jamaica's chances? Jamaica is a dominant force in the CFU region. Under head coach Andrew Edwards, Jamaica has a purple patch record against Caribbean opposition as well. We've only conceded 2 goals under his helm against Caribbean opposition, as we 3 goals, beg your pardon, as we beat the Cayman Islands 5-3 2 years ago in that qualifiers, and those 3 goals were the only 3 goals that we conceded. So a pretty sturdy record defensive wise. The US Virgin Islands, we're going to meet them again. Remember 2 years ago when we played them, we beat them at 19-0 on that occasion, where a bulk of the goals came from Dawkins on that occasion. Donovan Dawkins, the Jamaica college player who went on to play for Jamaica at the Under-17 level as well. He scored the bulk of the goals that day. The US Virgin Islands, one of the weakest in this group, but they have improved since the last 2 years as well, injecting some exuberance in their team, especially with players who are playing varsity soccer, as they call it in the United States, and playing Division 2 football. So there is an improvement in them. Antigua, they have a physically imposing team as well, despite that under 17 level. They do have a number of tall players, so that is to be aware as well. And Guyana is a team in transition as well, but they find it very difficult to put the ball in the back of the net. At the under 17 level, they score a goal every 180 minutes. That's a goal every 2 games, so it's very, very challenging at this level. But what are your thoughts, Reggae Boys fans? Do you think that we'll be able to advance to the final round with incredible ease? Do you think we'll get to the CONCACAF round as well, with that similar fashion as well? Can we qualify for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in India? Remember, in 2015, when we were in the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship, we were very close to qualifying for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in Chile, but it was the penalty shootout against the United States that we lost, and that helped us not to get to the tournament. I'm Simon Preston, this is Reggae Boys Commentary, and stay tuned later today as well for a review of Jamaica's match against Mexico in the Copa America tournament. No starting 11 has been announced as yet. However, I will continue to keep you all updated on the latest happenings on Reggae Boys football at the senior level and the junior levels. I'm Simon Preston, signing out.